I'm not crying, you're crying. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the brand new Netflix movie, as we are every single Friday, and that's Klaus, or as they refer to him in the film, Klaus. I need your comments down below. Is this one that interested you, and is it one that exceeded your expectations? Let's talk about it. So a simple act of kindness always sparks another, even in a frozen, faraway place. When the town's new postman, Jesper, befriends toymaker Klaus, their gifts melt an age-old feud and deliver a sleigh full of holiday traditions. Great cast here. Jason Schwartzman, J.K. Simmons, Joan Cusack, Rashida Jones. My goodness, absolutely stacked. And I was looking forward to seeing the animation, because I saw the trailer and I said, you know what, that's actually beautifully animated, kind of going back to the 2D animation. We don't see it as often anymore. Now, they slightly mix in 3D elements, but for the most part, it's harkening back to those movies that we kind of grew up with as a kid. It also kind of reminds me of Disney's movies like Atlantis, like the way those characters were modeled. It has a similar flair here, but this is not a Disney film. This is a Netflix original, of course. And oh my goodness, where did this movie come from? Because this completely shocked me with how heartfelt and genuine it ended up being, because you never know with a Netflix film, especially a Netflix Christmas movie. And we've already had plenty of Christmas movies this year. This is my favorite. And it's not just my favorite. I feel like it's going to be one of those films that so many children grow up with, absolutely loving. It could be another Christmas classic. Now, is it a perfect film? No. Is it one that adults are going to be like, yeah, that was a pure adult film, not for kids at all? No. This is a movie for kids, but it's one that I believe will appeal towards adults because there's a lot of heart in there, and the characters, the way that they play out on screen feels real and genuine. So you have this town full of curmudgeonous people that are just, they're against each other. It's gray, it's dark. You see it in the color palette when they first arrive, and Jason Schwartzman's character in Jesper is sent there on a mission to deliver as many pieces of mail as he possibly can, because that's what his daddy told him to do. Now, he obviously does not want to be here at first because of how bleak this town is, the fact that it's located in a place that probably wasn't the best for him. But along the way, as he's trying to accomplish this mission, he finds Klaus. Now, Klaus is this strange older gentleman, a bit hefty with a beard, who enjoys making things. And then they discover that if they make these objects, these toys for children, they will begin writing letters for Klaus. You see where this is going? This is kind of an origin story for Santa Claus, if you will. Now, we've seen that before, obviously, plenty of times before. But this one feels a bit more deep and purposeful, if you will. It deals with those who maybe aren't the nicest souls in the world. It deals with children who find out, well, if I behave properly, then I'm going to get gifts from Santa, and they start to genuinely help others because of this Christmas mythology that is sparking, all the while Jesper is getting his mission accomplished, even though it may be a secret to some others, and of course that's going to cause for some controversy and conflict. But the story is deeper than it looks on the surface, right? You see Klaus on Klaus? What? What is this movie on Netflix? And it's an animated movie. It's probably strictly for kids, and that is the target audience, yes. But you feel the soul of this film the entire time while you're watching it. And there are quirky elements, of course. Things happen that wouldn't happen in real life, but that's the beauty, in my opinion, of animation. When you have an animated movie in this vein, you can do things and showcase things that you can't do in live action, and they take advantage of this medium. They take advantage of the color palette that sparks when joy is happening on screen. And I love the way that emotions were conveyed in this movie and how it gets even deeper than you expect it to get because of the message, because of what this is sending to children, hopefully, who are going to be watching this and growing up with this movie. And I love everything that this film represents because it was so well done. It was so well written. Not as much exposition as a normal animated movie in this vein. And it really does set things up perfectly for Santa Claus. It explains everything you need to know about this character, but it does it in a way that is a bit more grounded, a bit more down to earth, or as down to earth as it could be, and it also it has this heartfelt element that is completely unexpected. Guys, the fact that I'm talking about this in such great detail is wonderful. It is easily easily one of the best animated movies of the year, one of the best, probably the best animated film on Netflix, and one that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy. I'm going to go 78%. Basically, 4 out of 5 stars for Klaus on Netflix. People are going to love this movie. They're going to lose their minds for it, and you know what? I don't blame you. It's one of the best Netflix movies I've seen all year. My goodness, guys, what a shock. I love waking up to a nice surprise. I had The Mandalorian Episode 2 this morning. Now this. Where are things going to go? I don't know. Next up, Earthquake Bird on Netflix. Don't even know what that is. Earthquake Bird. Is it an earthquake? Is it a bird? Okay. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this Netflix review, hit that thumbs up, and I will do more streaming reviews every single weekend. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go see this Earthquake Bird thing.